She is ready to get in the competition's face.
Michin is as Michin does. Never afraid to do something crazy.
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring from Fontana, California, Michin!
Michin, a very resilient and determined competitor in the ring.
Yeah, she boasts a very diverse arsenal, mixing martial arts with street fight toughness.
And she's always ready to start or finish a fight.
And her opponent, representing the Street Profits from Akron, Ohio, B-Fab.
B-Fab already has shown such a brilliant mind as the manager for the Street Profits.
But she also has the strength and agility to become an in-ring success all by herself. You gotta love B-Fab's swag, you gotta love her heart, and you gotta love the fact that she gives it her all every time she steps inside the ring.
Yeah, Byron, confidence is great, bravery is great, but B-Fab needs to tie everything together to become a top star in WWE.
And we are set. First round matchup underway. The winner of this match moves on to the next stage of this tournament.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
And another.
She gets put in the corner. On the top rope now.
We're about to see something highly devastating, gentlemen. This is bad. It's a back superplex. It's going to take a certain kind of willpower to keep going after being taken down like that.
And now a series of stomps and kicks.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
And another.
From the top rope, Hurricane Rana!
Beautiful. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength. Ooh!
Fab is getting picked apart right now.
Michin is executing everything she wants.
Suicide dive!
Risking it all and able to connect like a homing missile.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat. What do they have planned here? Kicks! Smashing the face right into the ground.
No idea her opponent has her dead to rights here. Up high!
Crossbody from the top.
B-Fab has a lot to prove coming into this match, and she has the talent to do it. How do you avoid ending up on the wrong end of an upset?
There's no questioning the swagger or the drive of B-Fab, but her experience level just doesn't match up. It's a huge vulnerability waiting to be exploited. Just proof positive that Michin won't take her foot off the pedal.
Michin
with the feet.
Does that put Michin out on top?
Goes for the pin. Michin got it done.
here is your winner, Michin!
A tough loss for B-Fab here tonight.
That win was just too sweet for Michin, a woman you do not want to underestimate.
Hold on to your seats. A storm is indeed coming.
Jade Cargill is about to wreck shop in WWE.
The following is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill.
Cargill walking to the ring like she owns the place.
Well, I wouldn't want to be the one to tell her she doesn't. Look at her physique.
The living embodiment of star power. An absolutely captivating performer. The eyes of the world are on Jade Cargill.
And she is more than ready to give the world a display of her dominance.
Oh, no.
Stand up and salute your longest reigning United States champion.
And her opponent, from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Green.
You know, I actually heard that Chelsea Green is the kind of person that'll order a huge salad, eat the whole thing, and then complain to the manager that something was wrong with it.
That's not out of the ordinary. It's like wrestling a great match and then learning afterwards that you, Byron, did commentary on it. Chelsea's ready to make a hot mess out of the competition tonight.
This first-round tournament match will help determine the landscape of the rounds to come.
And no one wants to get knocked out this early in the tournament, so while this isn't the finals, I'm still expecting a big match feel.
You're right, Saxton. These superstars have every intention of winning this whole thing, so they'll be fighting hard for the right to move on. Knees meet face. Her moment could be at hand. She's ready to attack.
Up high.
Cross body.
Ouch. Oh, jarring back elbow.
Super kick. She's taken her share of blows at this point.
Yeah, and you can see the intensity growing with Green.
All right, Corey, what do you need to see from Jade Cargill tonight as she tries to get this match won?
Well, the key here for Jade is going to be keeping her cool and staying focused. As long as Cargill doesn't get overwhelmed and just keeps charging forward with confidence, she should be in good shape.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Propped up in the corner.
Getting placed up high, looking helpless.
Uh-oh, going up top now. Oh, top rope. This is going to be bad. This is not going to be good. Vicious back suplex.
The agonizing impact. That may well be a turning point in this match.
Momentum is running away from Cargill.
Cargill might be in panic soon. Holy moly, amazing display of athleticism. There's no debating how fierce Chelsea Green can get.
Chelsea Green with the unpretty her.
There won't be any coming back for Jade now.
Cover. Oh, a kick out. She's not done yet.
I do not know how you survive that.
Uh-oh. Camel clutch locked in. It's over. She just couldn't fight it any longer.
Here is your winner, Chelsea Green.
And Chelsea Green is on top of the world with this win.
Impressive as she was, Jade Cargill just couldn't get it done this time around.
A woman who is ready to lash out.
And ready to handle her business.
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring, representing Men of 4 from Atlanta, Georgia, Last Legend.
College basketball standout in her freshman season set a college basketball playoff record with 27 rebounds in a single game. Then ended up a pro basketball draft pick.
Lash has brought that unreal athleticism to the ring, alongside some jaw-dropping power.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to face Last Legend in the ring, or the paint.
As the name says, truly a legend in the making.
And Legend only gets better and more impressive each time she steps into the ring.
The EST is here. This is going to be good.
And her opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
Belair looks poised to show off her eye-catching athletic abilities tonight.
Bianca would be a standout in any sport, but she truly shines inside the ring.
A women's Triple Crown champion.
Yeah, there's really nothing that Bianca can't accomplish.
You're right about that, guys. Belair has proven to be practically undeniable.
And we are set. First round matchup underway. The winner of this match moves on to the next stage of this tournament.
Oh, that can squash you.
Oh.
Hooking their opponent. Flat out power here. Just a stalling vertical suplex. And now showing off a bit.
Stalling suplex.
Stirring up, but she has no idea what's about to come her way.
Up high. Diving crossbody. Throwing all caution to the wind.
Targeting the arm to great effect.
Teeing off. Great sequence of offense from Belair.
Belair is showing no mercy out here.
We know all about Bianca's crazy power in the ring, but what else does she bring to the table that could tip the scales in her favor here?
I'd say it's Bianca's commitment to winning. Belair is truly a ferocious competitor who simply refuses to lose. Where other competitors would give up, Bianca doubles down and keeps fighting to win.
But a counter power slam.
Got out of there at the perfect time. Oof, all their weight coming down hard.
Bianca Belair taking a page out of the Hall of Famer Beth Phoenix's.
Some Hall of Fame vibes. Grand slam.
And Belair is making Bianca Belair with the power.
KOD. Belair might have this in the bag.
And going for the pin. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair.
Bianca coming away with the win.
You gotta respect the determination of Bianca Belair.
She wanted this win bad, and she got it. Prepare for the unreal aura surrounding Julia.
One of the most anticipated international signings in WWE history.
The following is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring, representing the crew from Tokyo, Japan, Julia.
When Julia first described seeing wrestling as a feeling like electricity surging through her entire body.
Knew it was her calling, just like she knew time was right to come to WWE.
Julia spent 7 years competing in Japan, a world full of grudges and fighting spirit.
Indeed, Corey, and Julia not only proving herself as the best in that world, she plans to do the same thing right here in WWE. Guys, I guess we can say welcome to Alexa's Playground.
The corporate ministry from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Corey, I got some breaking news. Alexa actually wants Byron as a guest on Alexa's Playground tonight.
Oh, thank God. I thought she'd never ask.
Guys, actually, I have a dinner date with my mom. I won't be available.
Saxton isn't the only person crying for their mommy on the arrival of Alexa Bliss.
Byron, is the old Alexa still in there?
I mean, I'm kind of wondering, but I don't really want to find out myself. And she seems happy.
And she's also about to turn the ring into her own personal playground.
This first round tournament match will help determine the landscape of the rounds to come.
And no one wants to get knocked out this early in the tournament, so while this isn't the finals, I'm still expecting a big match feel.
You're right, Saxton. These superstars have every intention of winning this whole thing, so they'll be fighting hard for the right to move on.
Look how she's raining down those elbows.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
And she's set right into that corner.
Sending her up on the top rope.
Up on the top rope.
Hazardous part of town for these two competitors.
This could go south in a hurry. Here we go.
Superplex!
That move wasn't originally intended for the top rope, but that's what we just saw.
What a slap, too. Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught. Suplex!
And with that, Alexa Bliss is starting to be humbled.
She knew this tournament would be a test of her abilities, and she's more than up for it. Look how she's raining down those elbows.
Constant attacks from Julia.
Julia with a systematic attack.
And now she's making it to the top rope here.
From the top, double stomp.
Corey, what can Alexa Bliss do to tilt the match in her favor?
I think she needs to tap into that darkness that we all know is deep down inside her. She's another beast altogether when she unleashes her demons, and that's something that's proven difficult for many opponents to compete with.
Ooh, what a kick.
Has control of the arm, weaving through into a hammerlock and hoisted up high. Around we go, and Michinoku driver. Julia setting it up. Arrivederci, baby.
Now Julia needs to end this.
It's over, all in a night's work.
Here is your winner,
Another victory in the books for Julia.
No one expected this to be an easy match, but Alexa just couldn't get the edge.
She was beat, plain and simple.
Michin is ready for a fight.
This woman is a terror to anyone who gets in her way.
The following is a championship tournament semi-finals match. Making her way to the ring from Fontana, California, Michin!
You know, guys, what I like about Michin is that she isn't afraid to stand up against injustice here in WWE.
Or you can call it standing up. I call it sticking her nose in other people's business where it doesn't belong.
Well, we know she just loves getting in people's faces, and maybe, just maybe, she'll get in your face, Corey.
Guys, here comes the hot mess.
Emphasis on mess.
Bite your tongue, Saxton.
And her opponent, from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green won many major titles from independent promotions, but now is one of the top names in WWE.
And Michael, she's pretty much annoyed every general manager she's ever encountered along the way, too.
Maybe after Chelsea gets the win tonight, the general manager will finally recognize her talents.
And the bell rings for semifinals action.
It's crunch time now, gentlemen. The end is in sight. Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry.
Got a boot in the face.
Man. Foot to the gut. Got the leg.
Bang and screw.
That'll tear your knee up. Some people might argue that trying to hobble your opponent is a little desperate.
Well, those people obviously haven't been in the ring, Saxton.
She's locked, and things aren't about to get any better. Up high, cross body.
Chelsea just can't stop this attack.
Chelsea needs to find a way to reverse her fortunes.
Corey, we all know Chelsea Green will do whatever it takes to win. Do you think that'll pay off for her here tonight?
There's no reason why it shouldn't, Cole. Chelsea Green has both a calculating in-ring mind and tremendous athleticism. All the talking and complaining isn't what got her to this level in WWE. That was pure skill.
Top rope. 450 splash.
Mei Chin setting it up. Mei Chin flexing all her hard-hitting style with that maneuver.
Chelsea's out of it, completely in peril. Mei Chin with defeat. Does that put Mei Chin out on top? Cover.
Here is your winner, Mei Chin.
Mei Chin scoring the win tonight.
Don't get it twisted. Mei Chin is the real deal, and this win should serve as a potent reminder of that.
the EST of WWE.
The following contest is a championship tournament semi-finals match. Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
Before dominating here in WWE, she was a decorated collegiate athlete.
Yeah, but let's talk about some of that dominance here in WWE, Michael. Bianca Belair, a former Royal Rumble winner, a multi-time women's champion as well.
It's starting to look like there truly aren't any limits that Bianca Belair can't reach.
The woman known as the Beautiful Madness.
And she is driven by a warrior spirit.
And her opponent, representing the crew from Tokyo, Japan,
Some would say Julia has already lived up to the hype and continues to do so. Already countless main events on her resume and an NXT Women's Championship to her name.
Julia continues to try to live up to expectations set for her by both WWE's universe and herself.
Looks like a runway model and hits like a sledgehammer.
Causes serious damage with effortless confidence and a smile on her face.
And that's exactly why she's the Beautiful Madness.
And the bell rings for semifinals action.
It's crunch time now, gentlemen. The end is in sight. You know she's thinking she can end it all here. Soaring.
Diving front drop kick.
Hoisting their opponent up for a fisherman buster.
Mounting a downed opponent. Look at them go. Over and over and over again.
Oh, mounting him and just punching it away. And a big slap. Placing her in the corner.
Putting her in a dangerous position. I don't know how much more damage this superstar can sustain.
We're about to find out all the way from the top. Superplex!
Believe me when I say you cannot overstate the amount of pain that causes someone.
Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
Momentum fully shifted to Julia.
Bianca here in a disheartening position.
From the top, double stomp.
She might need to regroup.
Yeah, Julia delivering the pain.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Corey, any tips when it comes to gaining the upper hand against a competitor like Bianca Belair?
Work smarter, not harder, Cole. That's the key. Don't try and beat Belair at the power or athleticism game. In a situation like this, you have to be the smarter competitor in the ring. You have to be craftier.
Bianca is certainly fighting from behind now.
And being crafty has its advantages. This is what happens when you work smarter, not harder, against someone like Bianca Belair. Michinoku driver.
Now Juliet needs to end this.
Looking for the pin.
Amazing! Unbelievable. Looks like the EST still has something left in the tank.
Rings of Saturn applied.
Rings of Saturn.
That's it. That's a tap.
Here is your winner,
tough loss for Bianca Belair.
The beautiful madness just reveling in this victory. Soak it in.
She is ready to get in the competition's face.
Michin is as Michin does. Never afraid to do something crazy.
The following is the final in the championship tournament. And it's for the WWE Women's Championship. Making her way to the ring from Fontana, California, Michin.
Michin looking to throw down like the baddie she is.
Yeah, Michin has competed all over the world. You simply cannot discount her success thus far.
Michin ready to prove she belongs at the top of this division.
Prepare for the unreal aura surrounding Julia.
One of the most anticipated international signings in WWE history.
And her opponent, representing the crew from Tokyo, Japan, Julia!
Some would say Julia has already lived up to the hype and continues to do so. Already countless main events on her resume and an NXT Women's Championship to her name.
Julia continues to try to live up to expectations set for her by both WWE's Universe and herself. The beautiful madness, ready to be unleashed.
Only time will tell as to whether or not Julia can be contained or tamed tonight.
I'm going to say highly unlikely.
Can't believe I'm agreeing with you.
Taking one final look at the title. WWE Universe anxiously awaiting the sound of the bell. Should be a hell of a match. These superstars have battled through and finally made their way to the final round.
It all comes down to this. All the work, all the effort, all for this moment.
Hard slam down. Right to the spine.
Snapmare could set something else up.
Oh! Big boot. Vicious.
Momentum fully shifted to Julia.
Michin trying to withstand this urge.
Oh, what a headbutt. And Michin looked out of her element on that one.
Seeing some no-nonsense offense from Julia. And now placed in the corner.
What reflexes to stop Julia.
And Julia saw it coming.
Nothing fancy about that.
She's vulnerable up on the top turnbuckle.
Oh, look at this now. Corey, when you're up top like that, there's only one way to go. Down hard. Any move from the top like that is nearly catastrophic.
Prying their opponent's arm out. There's a double stop right down the arm.
Michin has lost any momentum here.
It's all Julia right now. And a slap for the exclamation point.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Whoa!
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Oh, that was nasty to watch. Finding nobody home.
And she slides her back to the mat.
Oh.
Things are looking a little rocky for her.
Starting to feel the hurt here. This is where a good motor comes in handy during a tournament.
Well, there she goes.
Getting to her feet here. Stumbling into the lion's den.
No way!
Suicide dive! Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Julia with a hammerlock. And spinning into a Michinoku driver. Just like that, she turned it around.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Momentum fully shifted to Julia.
Michin has to weather a storm here. Shows great wherewithal there.
Julia comes right back at her. Bang! Crucial counter there. Not looking good in this position. Arm wringer.
Their opponent but gets countered with a right hand. Oh my gosh, what impact!
That hurt.
Julia has her clutched. Ooh, tossed with the suplex.
Julia looking to attack from above. From the top. Elbow drop.
Spins around into the hammerlock. Lifts up their opponent. And Michinoku driver.
That didn't go as Julia pictured. Finds the room to land a back elbow.
Julia, what is she looking for here? Has her opponent. Oh, driven down. Northern Lights bump.
We have a pin for the title. Shoulders are down. Hangs on by a thread.
I truly thought it was all over there. Talk about resilience.
Yeah, but did you see how the referee...
On down. Grounding their opponent. Triangle armbar.
And we have a new champion. Unbelievable.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's Champion, Julia.
Truly a huge win for this superstar, or should I say, for the new champion.
People are going to be talking about this match for a long time coming.
Yeah, and we had the distinct pleasure of having the best seats in the house, gentlemen.